Megaman. Rock was originally a robot, created for household chores, but he was modified for combat, and became Megaman when it came time to put a stop to Dr. Wily's ambitions. Walking Bomb, a walking version of Killer Bomb. Try to attack from afar. Elekin, a battery robot made for emergency situations. It tends to short itself out. Watch out for its shots, which fly in 8 different directions. Electric Gabiole, a barricade system that deploys an electric shield. Dodging is your only option. Returning Monking, a toned-up version of the heavier Monking. Try to defeat it before it starts moving around. Georabo, a small battleship robot. This annoying enemy has considerable firepower. Be sure to dodge its torpedoes. Komosaburo. Matasaburo was modified into this barricade robot. Make sure to destroy the tops it launches. Giant Springer. Bigger is stronger was the principle in mind when this simple robot was made. Make sure to quickly shoot down its guided missiles. Giant Metal. With increased size comes slower movement. It should be beatable with some simple rapid fire. Jamesi, a guard robot for off-limits locations. Don't try climbing any ladders until you've beaten it. Junk Golem. Dr. Wily frantically set about building this robot when he realized that Megaman had arrived at his base. Dodging the junk it throws is tough. Dada, a ground-leveling industrial robot. Its high jump makes it a bothersome enemy. Tama, Dr. Light created this robot for an event a while back. Have you mastered your jump shot? Chibi. Chibi's job is to gather detailed climate data. The gathered data is then returned to have Subi. Needle Press, a trap that will activate when its sensor is triggered. Use your slide to dodge it. Nitron, a robot that used to melt hard rocks in energy resource mining areas. Beat it with a jump shot when you get close. New Shotman, an improved version of Shotman. Try to remember the arcs its shots make. Have Sue be, a robot made for climate data research. It can be an annoying enemy when engaged. Parasuyu, a member of the robot circus. It will try to drop down and take you by surprise, so try to memorize where it emerges from. Hari, a guard robot stationed in energy resource mining areas. It can't take damage once it starts rolling around, so be sure to defeat it before that happens. Hammer Joe, a full armored version of Sniper Joe. Dodge its hammer by sliding. Vicky, a giant industrial press robot made for land grading. It's best not to bother trying to beat it. Just slide under and escape when it jumps. Big Snakey, a massive robot that makes up the structure of Snakeman's base itself. Its shots are hard to dodge, so take it down quickly. Pickleman Bull, a bulldozer used by Pickleman. The bulldozer itself will deflect any attack. Petit Snakey, an attack system in Snakeman's base. It's adept at searching for enemies, so try to memorize where it emerges. Bubukan, a robot created by Dr. Light to enter the Robot Olympics. Attack it after it lands from its jump. Peterchi, a reconnaissance robot. Honestly, it's a small fry. Penpen, a robot made to gather climate research data at the South Pole. Not an enemy to be feared as long as you use rapid fire. Penpen Maker, a robot that served as a base for its smaller climate data gathering counterparts at the South Pole. It can't be defeated unless you attack its weak point. Pole, a sensor robot made for energy resource research. Destroying them in droves feels good. Cannon, a robot stationed to guard energy resources from aliens. It can't be damaged when its shield closes up. Protoman, a surveillance robot, a costly robot to keep, thanks to its self-destructive tendencies. Bomb Flyer. Dr. Wily was inspired by fried shrimp when designing this robot. It can bump into you when jumping, so memorize its patterns and take care not to be knocked down. Bolton and Nutton, an industrial guard system. This annoying enemy is invincible until its two parts unite. Holograph. Dr. Wily is proud of this hologram-producing mecha. The terrain becomes obscured when the hologram is active, but destroying the mecha will make your surroundings revert to normal. Bonber Pepe. This South Pole research robot was hastily reworked for use in outer space. It's tough to attack it while simultaneously dealing with Nitron. Magfly, a robot made for transporting iron. Be careful, or its magnetism will carry you away too. Mecha Caro, a new version of Kamadoma. It's hard to hit when it's not moving, so wait for it to jump, then fire. Metall Deluxe, an improved version of the Metall. Its shots spread wider, but they move more slowly. Yumbo, a robot that protects crops from enemies. Lure it into a vulnerable position, then take it down. One-On, a trap for unwanted intruders. Get past it quickly by sliding. Doc Robot. By swapping out different programming data, this robot can recreate the experience of fighting any boss. Kamegoro, a robot that monitors water quality. It moves quickly on the diagonal, so attack it with a weapon that can shoot diagonally. Kamegoro Maker, the control machine for Kamegoro. It will explode once all its Kamegoro are destroyed. Yellow Devil Mark II, a powered-up version of the Yellow Devil. Its weak point continues to be the fact that it cannot move. Dodge its flying parts with well-timed slides. Holograph Megamans. Two of these holographs accompany the copy robot in an attempt to fluster Megaman. Try to quickly find and attack the real one. Protoman, the very first robot made by Dr. Light. There was a problem with his energy device, but he went missing before he could be scrapped. Is he friend or foe? Wily Machine 3, Dr. Wily's biggest piloted machine yet, and the first to walk around. Jumping alone won't always be enough to attack, so use Rush Jet. Gamma, a giant robot made through collaboration between Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. It was never completed, so it can only move one arm. Needleman, equipped with a body like Airman's and an advanced form of Metalman's movement programming. Gain some distance and fight back. Magnetman, draws in enemies with his strong magnetic power. Dodge his homing magnet missiles by sliding. Gemini Man. His weapon is the Gemini Laser, which reacts according to the enemy's intentions. Watch his movements carefully before attacking. Hard Man. He has a special body reinforced with ceratanium. He weighs 3 tons. Dodge his hard knuckle at the edge of the arena. Top Man. Spins at high speeds and has a shield system that renders incoming attacks ineffective. He's popular at New Year's because he can produce toy tops from his head. Snake Man. Like a tenacious snake, he steadily drives his prey into a corner. He moves about a lot, so stand still and attack. Spark Man. Possesses twice the electrical power of Elect Man. That said, his programming makes him somewhat scatterbrained. Shadow Man. There's very little data available about this mysterious robot. Dodge all his attacks by jumping.